Yeah, so that's what I do. I'll go on Craigslist. I just took this call, and so so I just took this call, and this project is in it's in LA somewhere. I think Studio City. I gave this guy a price. Someone that I know that contacted me for advice because it was getting in trouble with the state board is actually the owner's right hand man on this project. So I remember when this project first was going to kick off, I gave a price to do the sewer lateral. And with doing the sewer lateral, I had to extend the main out to do the lateral for this new house. So now, I reached out to my guy and I said, hey, man, you got any projects that you need some help with? And he was like, yep. And he called me right now and he was like, hey, man, there's a ton of concrete work, the block wall has 21 piers, 21 caissons on it. That's 30 feet deep that they need to set. So I'm probably going to go look at that to see. He's going to send me over the plans tonight. And I'll look at that and maybe I might provide a crane, a third-party crane to put that in place and pour these caissons. We'll see though. We'll see. But I might just go for the concrete foundation, the concrete driveway, the framing, and then back away from there. We'll see. But anyway, so yeah, I go to Craigslist when I'm in need, of a quick fix. So I know this, and I use that as a nugget. So I go in there and there was this one ad, and one day I'm going to go in there and show you guys what I look for, how I look for, and how I respond, how I respond to Craigslist ads. And I'm not on there for long at all, right? Because I can spend my time in other places that's going to bring me more value. But I did find one customer on there that want me to board up their building. Basically, I seen the picture there, said, hey, I need a contractor to come out and board up the building, go over there and look at it, and then contact me. Well, I responded to a Craigslist ad. I was like, if this ad is from a real person, respond back to me and I'll give you a price. And 15 minutes later, responded back to me, and now I'm gonna go look at it. I'm actually gonna send someone to go look at it, and we'll determine a price. And you never know, this person can own several other commercial buildings, right? And I sent someone over there for $900 to board up a place. I don't know. I looked at the place on Google Maps. Doesn't look too bad, but he's trying to keep the homeless folks out of the building. And you never know. You never know where that relationship would go. So I look everywhere for jobs. I contact all sorts of people to look for jobs. I'm trying to bring in work every single day. I think the hardest thing that we face as contractors is saying no. I think that's one of my biggest challenges is really saying no. Going back and looking at my operating costs and seeing what I can actually do, and just saying, hey, no, I turned down that project. And I really try to make every project work. There's only a few I'll turn down. If anything, right now I'll turn down a project because I don't want to work with that client or that customer. But I wouldn't turn it down because I'm like, hey, I don't have enough guys, or I don't have enough this or that, or my accounts I can't pull material from my accounts because I need to pay my accounts or whatever. Nah, I bring it on, and but I you do have to be careful with doing that. You can take on so much work to where it puts you out of business. That can happen pretty quick here. So anyway, I go after it, and I go after it hard, and I go after it in different locations, and and I'll review the plans and really see like, hey, okay, so this is what we really need to go after. Then I'll hand it off, or I'll do the estimate, depending on what's going on, and we'll go after it. We'll go after it hard. Now I try to anytime I'm looking at a job from online subscription that I have, my goal is always to go after jobs where I know there's multiple GCs, right? Now, I'm not going after jobs where I'm the prime contractor. If I do go after a job where I'm the prime contractor, it has to be the right fit. Financially, we cannot take on a large prime contract because of our financial stability, right? We cannot finance a large project, with having multiple subs on there. It definitely has to be the right fit type project for us to take it on. It can't just be any type project that you can just go after as a GC. It takes time to go after those projects, collect collect sub numbers and make sure your sub numbers are correct. And, it's a lot, I wouldn't say it's not as much different from going after, say you're doing a brand new house and you're going after sub bids, but, you're doing a commercial project and you're going after sub bids, you definitely want to make sure that everyone is giving you a good price and they understand the work that they're doing. Because if you ever have a subcontract, worst case scenario, if you have a contractor that cannot perform and you cannot put no one in his place, then financially, you need to fill that spot somehow, some way. And that's the worst case scenario with taking on projects as a prime. So right now I'm comfortable with taking on projects as a subcontractor, and I'm totally happy with it. Eventually we will move to prime only work, but we'll do it gradually, and then go from there. But all right, my construction entrepreneurs, I'm gonna let you go with that. I kind of stretched this one out quite a bit. Hopefully you stayed tuned and stayed on, and hopefully you gained something from this. And if you know someone that can gain something from what I'm talking about, what I'm sharing with you, make sure you share it with them. Make them watch it, get them on board. And if you feel you gained some information from this, don't forget to like this video. And I'm gonna let you go with that, my construction entrepreneurs. Hustle hard, then hustle harder. Like.